Hey everybody, and we are live here, Andy, within South Florida and South Florida professionals. Today we're here in the heart of Kendall with our good friend Dr. Andy Gaertner from
Hello.
Bliss Dental. And I gotta tell you folks, if you're like me, you're a little bit paranoid about dentists, right? Andy, welcome to the broadcast, my friend. How are you today?
Thank you. I'm doing great, thank you. What about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. So Andy, tell me a little bit about Bliss Dental. I know that we've been on a show before a couple of years ago, but now your office has grown, you have a new dentist. For those of you that have not seen you or heard about you, tell us a little bit about Andy Gaertner and Bliss Dental.
So we're a general and cosmetic dental office located in Kendall, so in the heart of Kendall actually, so in Miami. And we provide all sorts of services to our patients, but the main difference with other dental offices is that every detail matters, and we really believe in treating every single patient just like family. So every detail that you're going to come upon when you come to this office is going to make a difference to the atmosphere. Pretty much, if you want to be treated the right way, come check us out and you will see what I'm talking about.
So how did you come up with the name Bliss Dental?
It's just the word that fits every single thing that we do. It's a blissful experience. I know dentistry tends to be looked upon the other way, right? So we really try and make everything, every single detail matter, where patients really feel at ease. From the music that you can hear to the smell, to the way that our assistants and our staff talk to our patients, and to the level of care that patients get, level of follow-up, empathy, and all of these factors combined.
So I know that I've talked to you in the past.
Yes.
Of course. We're live, right? we talked about this. We talked about this just before the broadcast, because something similar happened last time. I know there's a history of the dental in your family. I know that you just didn't wake up one day and decide to become a dentist. So
right.
Why don't you give us some info on that?
So it all started.
I'll keep an eye on the sign.
Yeah, me too. It all started with my dad. So he's the original one, and he started all of this. He's truly dedicated in his profession, and he's one of the leading dentists in Belgium, Europe.
Belgium?
Right.
Wow.
And so that's how my passion started. I kind of grew up within this field.
You were raised.
Right, I was raised in his dental office, sort of, and that's how. Yeah, we can leave this down. So
remember the name.
That's how this all started, and I pretty much was molded into this, right. And I truly and genuinely love every single thing there is about dentistry, from the patient's relationship to the level of intricacy and skill that it takes. So I really love it. And then shortly after me, my sister followed my path, and then my brother as well. So all three of us.
So it's truly dentists.
Right.
A family business.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yes.
So off the record here, when you guys get together on the weekends and you talk about stuff,
yes.
Do you talk about your profession?
Absolutely. We make a conscious effort
Wow.
to talk about something else.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah, it's mostly teeth, gums, and smiles.
Wow.
Many
wow.
smiles. Yeah.
So when you come to Bliss, you realize that this is truly in their DNA.
Absolutely.
This is all they do.
Absolutely.
So this isn't like a job for you or a business that you come in here 8 to 5.
No, I mean, personally, it's truly my passion.
It's your life.
It's my life. I love what I do, and every single member of our team feels the same way. It's not just work or a profession. It's really, they truly care about what they do, and I think it shows. as a patient when you.
So Andy, there's probably people out there watching saying, "Man, you know, I don't like dentists. I'm afraid as a child." What is the number one reason you feel people are afraid of going to the dentist? I know for me, as I was growing up, that sound of the drill, you know, that zzz, that zzz. Oh man, my hairs come up. But in your experience,
Right. So it's all. I feel like the most important thing should be preventive dentistry,
okay,
so that we would do everything that it takes to keep you away from that drill. Meaning to schedule your regular cleaning appointments and to make sure that we're staying on top of your teeth, so that they won't become cavities.
okay,
Pretty much. But if for some reason you would need a more extensive type of treatment, it's all about the how much time you take into treating somebody. If you take your time and you really take your time from the beginning on, the patients should not feel any level of discomfort, and it's all about education and showing and explaining what it is that we're doing. So from the moment that, let's say, we have to numb somebody, we really take our time, so you won't even feel the pinch from the needle, which is also a scary word. And right, and then that's about it. We have headphones that can take away the noise of the drill.
wow.
And yeah, we try to distract our patients, but it should not be a horrific experience. Quite on the contrary.
And so out of the many different services that you provide, I know you specialize in a few of them.
Right. So we specialize in cosmetic dentistry.
Okay.
Because it's just what we love.
It's important.
Absolutely. And we take big pride in our end results, and we feel like it can truly change people's lives.
Wow.
So even like a small filling in the back of the mouth that nobody sees, we really take our time by perfecting it and making sure that it looks as beautiful as can be. But otherwise, no, I want to say that we specialize in general dentistry.
Okay.
So even from a cleaning, our dental hygienists are trained in the matter that they really take their time into making patients feel comfortable. So it's just about spending time and about making sure that everything towards the patient's experience matters pretty much.
Andy, I know that in the past couple of months you're growing, you have expanded, and now you brought in another member of your team.
Absolutely. So we brought in Dr. Gonzalez, who's absolutely phenomenal, and I highly invite you to come and meet her. What we also offer for new patients is we offer a complimentary evaluation where they would just walk in. I mean, they would call, and
right.
We invite them in so that they can meet the staff, they can get familiar with the office, and they
right.
can just talk to either Dr. Gonzalez or myself.
Right.
And then we can take it from there. If they don't feel comfortable, obviously they don't have to stay, but that way it gives them a little bit of a sense of ease to continue being cared for.
So
by
they
us.
get a chance to call you, make an appointment, and come in to meet you, meet the staff.
Right.
More or less like
Absolutely.
what we're doing here. So if you guys are watching this broadcast, either live or recorded afterwards, you've had a chance to hear from Dr. Andy Gaertner and meet him, and you could also check out his profile on South Florida Professionals, and it'll give you an idea of what blissful means,
Right.
and you're able to call and make an appointment. What is the number that they can call at?
It's 305-274-6500.
There's no pressure, no high tactic sales.
Absolutely not.
They just come in and
Right.
meet you and get to know your practice.
Since you mentioned the word sales,
Mhm.
I highly feel like that it should not be a word that's used within these walls. And
Wow.
I know dentistry
Very good.
has a big misconception that people will sell you things or that they will rip you off. That's why I really believe in education. We take our x-rays, we take intraoral pictures, we really talk to our patients so that they can understand what it is that they need, should they need some type of treatment, or even aesthetic and cosmetic dentistry. We can talk about it. We will always discuss every single fee up front, and then it's always going to be the patient's choice whether they want to move on or if they need more time to think about it. It's absolutely fine, but I don't believe in pressuring anybody. So it's very important, and every staff member is on the same page, that you will never get like a surprise, whether it's $5 or like $1,000.
Right.
You will always know. For example, if we need to put some fluoride on your teeth, I believe the fee is $25. We will never put it on the teeth and then charge you up front. We will always ask
which is important.
Absolutely.
You're definitely in an industry that has suffered throughout the years of, I don't know if the word abuse is a little strong, but you know, there are people in the industry that are not on the same level.
Right.
You know, and unfortunately it gives, you know, the industry a bad name in a way. You know what I mean?
It does.
So you're basically here to change that.
Absolutely.
And after learning about your history with your dad and your sister, and it's like a family thing. It's like,
yes,
this is what you do.
Absolutely.
This is what you are. You know,
is.
you're here to change the dental industry.
It's a shame and it's hurtful that dentistry in a way has such a bad name.
Right.
And I don't want to say it's my mission in life to change that, but in a way I really believe that, and it starts with every single new patient that walks in here.
Right.
I really make sure that we try and change that. Every single patient gets my cell phone number, and
Wow.
yeah, they can reach me all the time. I'm the one that manages our social media page, so I'm also accessible that way. And the reason, I mean, it's not very active, but the reason is that I created that page. Sorry about my English, but it's
okay.
not my first language.
It's okay.
So the reason that I made that page is more to open our doors to the world of what is happening here, and to remove all of this misconception and like mystery that could be happening behind the doors. I am also like a mentor for the FIU pre-dental students.
Awesome.
And they can also come here all the time, where I would give them advice and show them our office, show them procedures, because it's very easy to be like misguided or to hear of the fear of the unknown is what is a big factor that I'm trying to kind of remove.
Right.
Dentistry in a way is fairly simple if it's explained in a simple manner, whether it's to a future dentist, a current dentist, or to a patient. It's just a matter of explaining things in a simple manner.
So besides operating your business, Blissful, you've also integrated yourself in the community with FIU.
Right.
And let's talk about that, because you mentioned you were in the heart of Kendall, but for somebody that has never been to the office, it's not your typical office that you're going to see a neon sign outside. Actually, when you walk into this office, you'll be pleasantly surprised. The first thing is the smell, very clean, very pristine. Whenever I walk in here, the lights are off, and they have motion sensors, light sensors, that the lights come on, so you're very conscious of energy.
Right.
And then when you walk into this office, it's like spotless. I mean, it's like you can eat on any surface here if you would want to. So that's important. That's important when you come to any medical practice, but for a dental office. But going back to your location, he's in the heart of Kendall, and he truly is, but it's not very easy to find. So if you don't mind, I'm going to give people an idea. So everybody knows where LA Fitness is on Kendall Drive, right? LA Fitness on Kendall Drive, and at the Turnpike. You could see the big building off the Turnpike, and you have such stores there as Bahama Breeze and the Mexican restaurant. What's that called? The one right here.
I forgot the name.
There's a Mexican restaurant, Bahama Breeze.
The movie theater.
The movie theater, okay? You guys know? Okay, good. You got me, okay. The movie theater on Kendall and Bahama Breeze. Okay, he is in the executive buildings toward the back.
Right.
He is right next to LA Fitness. So if you have been coming to the gym here, LA Fitness, or if you know where the area is at, or if you just refinished your floors and you know where that huge store is that sells flooring, he's in the executive building there on the first floor. You just walk in there and smell the bliss, and you walk into their office. Difficult to find, but once you get to the Oasis, you will know what we're talking about here, and that is Bliss Dental here in the heart of Kendall.
Right. So I highly invite every single one of you guys just to come and check us out, meet our staff, and and pretty much decide for yourself if you want to stay as a lifetime patient here or not.
Folks, if you have any questions, be sure to leave your comments below. Andy will be monitoring this this Facebook live feed, and of course, what's that phone number again? They can hold
305-274-6500.
There you go. There you go. And the address, in case somebody is making notes.
8501 Southwest 124th Avenue, Suite number 104, Miami, Florida 33183.
And just so you guys know that we're live, this is not a commercial. These are our props, and here it is, Bliss Dental. So the next time we come live, we're gonna adhere this thing here with something pretty
we're just
strong.
not gonna use it anymore.
For those of you that don't know, this happens to us all the time.
Yes.
This happened to us twice. So Andy, it was a pleasure as always doing a live broadcast with you. No, if you're asking, that's not me. That's an example X-ray that he has on there. Mine are a lot worse. No, just kidding. Folks, I invite you to contact Dr. Andy Gaertner from Bliss Dental. Fantastic experience, known him for several years now in the heart of Kendall, very easy to get to. And now that he is growing, you better call him quick, because pretty soon this place is going to start to fill up. And you know what? Summer's here, beach weather, everybody's smiling. You want to have that beautiful smile there with you.
Two little things that I wanted to add.
Absolutely.
So our social media page is at Facebook or Instagram at Bliss Dental Miami.
Yes.
That way you can also see some before and after pictures, and you can get a better sense of what's happening behind the doors here. And the other thing that I wanted to say real quick is, because you mentioned that we're gonna get full and all that, we're actually quite busy already.
Okay.
But however busy we get, our patients have my cell phone number, they have most of our staff's cell phone number.
Wow.
And if there is any type of emergency, pain, or even a question that may not seem that important, we will bring our patients the same day. Always. If it's on a weekend, they can call my cell phone every single time.
Even on weekends?
Yes.
Service.
So absolutely. So I highly believe in being available and not giving an appointment like 2 months away if somebody needs to come. So that's what I wanted to add. And last thing, sorry about that.
Absolutely.
We also have extended hours, so we offer some Saturday appointments.
That's important.
Some late hours.
That's important.
During the week, early hours. So pretty much there's no real excuse not to have the perfect smile.
There you go. For those of you, I encourage you to visit his Facebook page as well. Andy is kind of a photographer too, even though he didn't say it. You're going to see a lot of pictures in there with him taking pictures of happy, smiling faces. And there's some pictures there with him on a chair taking pictures with all his photographic gear. So he really does his best to open up the doors to this Bliss Dental practice and show you inside, show you what's really happening in here. There's no mirrors or smoke here. Everything is very clean out in the open. And if you visit his Facebook page and his Instagram profiles, you will see those images, and you will see a lot of happy faces on there.
Right.
Absolutely. Andy, thank you so much for coming on the show with us.
Thank you, Andy.
As always, it's a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Folks, Andy here with South Florida and South Florida Professionals. Dr. Andy Gaertner from Bliss Dental. We encourage you, if you're watching this, to leave your comments below. There it goes. Leave your comments below. Also, if you're watching this on his profile page in South Florida, all his contact info is there as well. His email, his website, all his social media channels. We encourage you to come visit him. And of course, if you have a dentist already and you want to send over referrals, absolutely, by all means.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Andy in South Florida. Talk to you guys soon.